I'm gonna do. Alright, this is gonna be a video on what I want out of the next few Arkham type DC games. So, keep in mind, any of the rumors you have heard, none of them are true. None of them. Like, if the developer is teasing something, then you go with that. But people are all upset about that Superman game. People are all upset about. Well, this is a prediction. I imagine people are going to be upset about that Batman and Green Arrow game. Because it doesn't exist. It's not happening. Stop. Please. It drives me nuts that people think this is going to happen, and when it doesn't, they have the right to flip shit. They certainly do not. So, without further ado, here we go. For the first one, I think they should do, like Lego had DC, or Lego DC supervillains, they should have Arkham supervillains. So, the three playable characters that I can think of right now would be Joker, Harley Quinn, and Reverse Flash. I'm sure there would have to be more. I think they should give Joker more moves to play around with, but he'd basically be the same as in Arkham Asylum for PS3, PS4, and Xbox One, considering Joker wasn't in the Xbox 360 version. I think just cut my tongue on my tooth. I used to have braces, you guys probably remember. I still have the wire poking out in there. They put a bracket in my thing, or like a wire across my mouth, and it peeled up. So, yeah. But Harley Quinn would be the same. Just give her one or two more gadgets. Joker needs a lot of gadgets, but Harley Quinn just needs one or two more, I think. And maybe a refinement, but whatever. And then Reverse Flash would be pretty cool. He'd be, really, really, really quickly. He'd have the ability to slow down time. Instead of using a gadget, he'd use that. Instead of using detective mode, he'd probably use something like, I don't know, like something out of Fallout 3, I think it is. I don't know what all of the Fallout games are. I don't play those games. But where you shoot a certain part and it has a chance for a critical or something, like, so the Reverse Flash will charge up. And it'll pop up with like 20% or 2% or something, and it'll be like, you hit that shit, and you're playing the lotto. That could be really cool. The next Arkham game, I would think, needs to be Teen Titans, and I got 4 characters that'd be really cool. Mon-El, the Superboy. You'll remember him on Young Justice. By the way, that show's getting to season 3, which everyone already knows, but still, I'm excited. I'll probably end up reviewing all of the episodes when they finally come out, and then I'll be buying like the cartoon or like cartoon. It's always a cartoon. I'll be buying like season 1 and 2, and then I'll probably buy some of the comics. I hear the comics aren't related in the slightest, so probably won't review those, but I'll still buy them. But anyways, Superboy and Mon-El, he'd be like, everyone's already thinking about what the Superman game could be like, and that's fake, obviously. But since everyone's always wondering what the Superman game is going to be like, why not have a dulled down version of that for Superboy? Because he's not as strong because of his Kryptonian DNA, or his Kryptonian DNA not meshing very well with the human part. So, that'd be really cool to see. He also can't fly, but he can still do super jumps. Can't use heat vision, but I think still has X-ray vision. About 4. Oh, okay. My mom just sent me a text message. And I think the next character should be like Cyborg. He could be like super gadgets. He'd probably be a combination of like the Arkham Knight and Harley Quinn, I guess, in the sense that they're just heavy hitters, and Arkham Knight has guns. And then I guess you do whatever you would do with Starfire. And I think two Robins should be in the game. Tim Drake, for one, but he'd probably be Red Robin rather than Robin. But he'd play the exact same as in Arkham City or Arkham Knight. But then you also have Damian Wayne. It'd be really cool just to play as like a faster Robin who's also shorter and uses a sword and stuff. That'd be really cool. Then another game would be really cool. I think it'd be cool if it were in the Arrowverse rather than the Arkhamverse. But you have an Arkhamverse or an Arrowverse game, and with hero and villain stories, which would be really cool. So all this 4 heroes and 4 villains that you should be able to play as. Okay, Brownie, hold on. Alright, just picked up Brownie, put it on the couch since he's getting too lazy, I guess. But for the 4 heroes and the 4 villains for the Arkhamverse, or for the Arrowverse Arkham game, it'd be really cool for the heroes. Now they can have more if they want to put more in there, but for the heroes you definitely need the Green Arrow, the Flash, the Atom. That one is an optional. You could swap it out with Sarah, whatever. And Supergirl. Did I list her already? Yeah. No, I did not. And then for the villains, this one's a bit more of an interesting list. Deathstroke, Reverse Flash, for Legends, not for the Flash, weirdly. I think for the Arrowverse game, the villain should be Savitar, for the Flash. And then shit, I'm gonna redo that because I can't remember what I said. So Reverse Flash, Savitar, Deathstroke, and Rain, I guess. Also, did I say earlier it was Mon-El, the Superboy? I meant Con-El. Connor Kent from Young Justice, not Mon-El from Supergirl. But all those characters would be really cool for that. I guess one more idea would be Young Justice, but rather than being based on the cartoon or the comics, it'd just be in the Arkhamverse. So I think we'll get 2 heroes here for Young Justice. 1, Nightwing, and 2, Blue Beetle. That works for me. For Blue Beetle, he'd probably be a lot like Cyborg, however they decide to implement that if they ever get to that point. And for Nightwing, he'd just be Nightwing. We already have Nightwing in the Arkhamverse, so... But that would be really cool. And if Rocksteady is really done with the Arkhamverse, hopefully WB decides to do a lot more of that. The next video I'm going to do characters that should be in Injustice 3. So stay tuned.